Hey guys, this is Kartika Kanswal from Apex FinServ and I'm back with your daily dose of charts for tomorrow's trading session consisting of the equity watch list and the index outlook as well. But as usual, before we start with what's new for tomorrow, out of all the trades that we discussed yesterday for the watch list, we had one trigger today, that was HCL, and that gave us a very quick stop loss hit. Whereas on the other trade, which was a short at M&M, we missed our entry points by a very small amount. We had a short placed at 610 and it made a high of 609, so the short was missed by just that bit. But other than that, I hope you guys had a really good green trading session. Bank Nifty went as our way. I told you guys, breakout by fresh longs, and you could have got again 120 odd points very easily using that logic. Now starting with what's new for today, the first trade that we have is Hindalco on the equity side of things with a long planned, because we have a good trend line break as well as a very strong higher high higher low structure going on right now. So it makes a lot of sense to take a long trade at the nearest resistance turn support at 178, stop loss at 176, and ideal targets of 1% on the upside. Moving on to the second one, SBIN. Similar to Hindalco, we had a higher high higher low formation, but microstructure was of lower low lower highs, but that too has been broken now. If you see, this lower low lower high has been invalidated with the strong higher high swing leg. So it only makes sense to go for a long trade at the nearest supply turn demand zone at 200, psychological support as well, stop loss at 198, and ideal targets 1% on the upside. Moving on to the next one, Jubilant Foods. Jubilant Foods, we have a really strong demand zone at 2250, 2260. So we're going to take a aggressive long trade there at 2260 exactly. Stop loss going somewhere near 2235 to 2230, and ideal targets 1% on the upside. Moving on to the next one, Biocon. Biocon, we're going to go for a short position. Simply aligning ourselves with the invalidated higher high higher low and the new lower low lower high formation. We are going to go for a short position at 445, stop loss at 450, and ideal targets of 1% on the downside. Moving on to the final equity strip that we have is BPCL. Now BPCL, we are going to go for a long trade here. Ignore the moving averages; they are there of a different setup, but it's left on the chart, so don't pay much attention to that. We are going to go for a long position because it has invalidated lower highs, broken the previous swing high, and seems to be making a new swing low at this point. So we're going to go for a long at 340, stop loss at 336, and ideal targets 1% on the upside. Now coming to the main side of things, the indices, starting with Nifty as usual. Nifty, it's not really breaking this zone of 12,000. It's acting as a really strong resistance. So right now I prefer to trade a range break of these two zones, long either above 11,950 or short under 11,850, 11,840. Depending on which direction this zone is broken, the short-term trend for Nifty can be solidified. Coming to the option chain, we have immediate resistance at 11,900 with 724,000 added contracts. Significant at 12,000 with 313,000 added contracts. On the support side, we have immediate support at 11,700 with 600,000 added contracts roughly, and significant support at 11,600 with 686,000 added contracts. So even the option chain says 11,700 to 900 is the range. It's a pretty big range, but let's see. As I said, this 100 point range, 850 to 950, is the decisive range for me as of now on Nifty. The PCR comes to be at 0.89, which is bearish but moderately so, nothing aggressively bearish. Look for good shorts tomorrow. Range break it is for Nifty tomorrow, whichever direction it breaks. Coming on to the second index, Bank Nifty. Bank Nifty, I told you guys, break of zones. You have a really good nice entry, and that's what happened today in the first session. We had a gap, and that gap was filled. Furthermore, this zone breach was solidified. Role reversal happened, and you could have gone for an easy trade somewhere near here, 24,200. I told you guys, Gupta, and booked easy 150 to 200 points if you were an aggressive trader. Now for tomorrow, any pullback, again opportunity to go for long near 24,200, 24,100 or 24,000. Coming to the option chain, we have resistance immediate at 24,500 with just 24,000 added contracts. Significant resistance at 25,000 with 971,000 total standing open interest. Wahan se contracts have been removed, net change is negative, so be a little skeptical. Resistances seem to be getting weaker on Bank Nifty. The support side, immediate support at 24,200 with 108,000 added contracts. Significant at 24,000 with 67,000 added contracts. The PCR comes out to be at 0.87, which much like Nifty is moderately bearish. It's not really that much where you should go for looking to enter aggressively shorts. Other than that, just from the charts, every pullback seems to be a long opportunity on Bank Nifty as of now, as long as 24,000 is being held. Now this marks the end of today's discussion, guys. I hope you guys have been enjoying the analysis. If you have, let me know in the comment section below. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe to the channel and press that bell notification icon as well. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I hope you have a wonderful green trading session tomorrow. Have a good night. Bye.